Today I'm critiquing a private island right next to Amalfi Coast, Italy, and then I'm gonna give it an Arvin score at the end of the video. So if you ever decide to buy an island, you won't make the same mistakes. I'm Arvin Haddad, I'm the how to buy mansion guy. Let's watch this video together.
Hello everyone and welcome back to the Amalfi Coast. I am Danilo Romolini.
Romolini. I give this guy's last name a 10 out of 10. By far the best last name out of all the mansion tour people.
And today we are going to visit together one of the most extraordinary properties in the world, Isola Isca, a private island fully restored with a villa, dependance, swimming pool, huge private park, and immense underwater caves. Are you ready to see it? Come with me. The island is accessed from the beach of Nerano, a beautiful seaside village about 1 hour and a half from Naples, 30 minutes from Sorrento, and just over half an hour from Positano.
That's kind of far, considering that you have to get on a boat after a long trip from the airport to get to Positano or Sorrento or any of those places anyways. It's not an easy place to get to. You probably need a helipad. Let me show you guys the topography of the land so you kind of get a gist of where this island is. Okay, here's the beautiful country of Italy. You got Rome in the center, Naples or Napoli, and here is Amalfi Coast. You got Positano over here, Sorrento over here, and here is this island that we are talking about. Okay, let's continue.
Private boat included with the property brings you to Isca in just 7 minutes. As you approach, the first thing you notice are the spectacular sea caves, 28 meters long and 18 wide, accessible only to expert divers as their entrance lies 15 meters below the surface of the sea.
What do you mean, man? We have to get a diving license if we buy this island? Or we have to just take your word for it? It's kind of like, you know, heaven or hell. You have to die to experience it. Otherwise, you just gotta take their word for it.
Welcome to Isola Isca. This is the private dock of the island, completely made out of marine grade stainless steel.
Sexy. What is this?
The dock is engineered to withstand the power and constant erosion of the sea. Just a few steps above, we find an outdoor shower, ideal to rinse the salt water off after you had a pleasurable swim in the crystal clear waters of the Amalfi Coast.
Where? Where is that clear water? I don't see any clear water here. You know why? There's no sand here. It's literally just the rock sticking out. You ain't got any beach. Forget about pebble beaches. Like, you don't even get that. There's no clear water right next to you. Right? You have to go to shallow waters to experience that clear water here.
Let's see the island. The restoration was meticulous, yet great care was taken not to alter the delicate natural balance of the island. The newly introduced plants were never irrigated, allowing natural selection to take place, so that only the strongest would survive.
It's like an episode of Survival. It's like the same for inhabitants. If you go there, you better survive.
Energy comes from a cutting-edge 75 kilowatt photovoltaic system supported by a 165 kilowatt lithium battery pack. If needed, there are also stainless steel diesel tanks that hold up to 16,000 liters, enough to power the island for up to 45 days of continuous use.
Look, it's got missile silos. This is the Karg Island.
In the early 1800s, the island was used for quail hunting, not as a sport, but as a trade, for the sale of its precious eggs and meat. Before we visit the villa, I would like to tell you what Isola Isca is truly about. In ancient times, it was loved by Romans as a natural garden, thanks to its vegetation and for its unique microclimate.
Dude, frate, zio, it looks like a rock. We have something like this in the United States, you know. We call it Alcatraz. What vegetations? It's 99% rock.
The buildings that you see right behind me in the past were actually large cisterns, which in the centuries were enlarged and converted into private homes.
That's why it's so ugly. Okay. There were water reservoirs. Okay. That's why they look ugly. Okay.
Following the pathway, we reach a large outdoor terrace.
No, there is no pathway. There's a lot of steps that you have to take. And where's the funicular when you need one? I critiqued this property, had 2 funiculars. They could have used one over here.
With a pergola on top and a beautiful outdoor stainless steel professional kitchen, as well as a wood-burning pizza oven. This space is overlooking the sea, overlooking Positano and the island of Ligalli.
No, you can't see Positano. Let me show you guys. Look, here's the island, okay? Positano is all the way over here, inside this enclave, okay? So if you zoom in over here, you position yourself over here. If you want to see Positano, you need to buy a selfie stick 10 miles out, put a mirror at the end of it, stick it out, okay? Come out over here, somewhere around here, right? Somewhere over here. And then if the weather is good, you might get an angle. Okay, look, that would have been amazing. If you had the actual view of the beautiful houses in Amalfi Coast, that view would score 10 out of 10. Okay, that's the most beautiful, pristine look. And this property just doesn't have it. I mean, the coastline is okay, but it just doesn't have that Amalfi Coast view. When you look at it, it's just rugged. And, you know, it's all around like this. That whole view is supposed to be the homes on the hill. So it's got ocean view, and I'm sure it's panoramic, but it's not going to score so high when I rate it at the end of the video because you don't have the Amalfi Coast view. You have sea view.
The swimming pool blends seamlessly with the sea, thanks to its use of local natural materials like stones, and also on the back we have a nice detail on the infinity edge with hand-painted tiles. The swimming pool is filled with sand-filtered seawater.
Kid's gonna love that. It's more the size of a jacuzzi, but not bad. I'm happy it has a pool because swimming in the water is not going to be pleasant. You don't have anywhere to stand, so it's really good that it has a water feature you can use.
So it really feels like swimming in the ocean. By the swimming pool, we have a spacious deck with beautiful sunbeds with the logo of the island on top.
The best thing so far in the island I've seen are these chairs. Everything else is just not good so far.
And also this building on my left with a professional outdoor kitchen, but as well staff areas with spacious storages as well as a large professional laundry area. Just outside the main villa is a spacious outdoor lounge area, ideal to enjoy a drink with a sunset. In fact, you also have a view of the famous Ligalli Island on the back. While on this other side, we find a sheltered under a canopy, a long wooden table, ideal for pleasurable outdoor dinners overlooking Positano in the distance.
Man, he can't see Positano. What are you talking about? You just see the coastline. It's okay, but it's not Positano. There's a huge price difference, okay?
We're now on the main square of the island. From here, you can see the 2 principal buildings, the dependance and the main villa. In the center, under these large wooden panels, we find the hydraulic crane, which is over 16 meters long, and it can lift up over 1 ton on the tip of the crane. It's ideal for moving furniture, supplies, luggage, or even emergency materials.
What the hell is this? It just... something like came out of its stomach.
Please, take my hand.
Oh my God. It looks like one of those things you get into, like dive with the sharks. I wasn't expecting this at all.
A crucial feature for an island like this. In front of the villa, we have the guest house. On this ground level, there is a spacious, beautifully furnished and full of light suite with its own ensuite bathroom and nice tiles on the floor, all handmade and hand-painted, as well as large wood. On the -1 level, then there is a professional chef's kitchen, completely finished in stainless steel, And on the -2 level, there is a large refrigerated food storage.
So this building is pretty much for staff, right? Your chef, your housekeepers, not bad. That's good. It's like separated from the main house. They get all this stuff done, but I can't really imagine the guests staying here. I think the guests are going to be in the main house.
The villa opens with its spectacular kitchen.
What do you mean? You just walk into the kitchen? Are you serious? This is not normal. What is that Belle? What is Belle doing over here?
The rest of the kitchen is very spacious and fully equipped. There is a view on the sea, and as well, everything is finished in stainless steel, making it very easy to clean and durable.
Disgusting. You already had a chef's kitchen. You didn't have to have the main kitchen of the house also look like the chef's kitchen.
Next to the kitchen, we have stairs that go to the lower level, and we find 2 bedrooms.
This is another first. The kitchen has a stairway. Okay. Like you can tell this was a water tank reservoir and they converted it, but major layout issues. Okay. Just the kitchen shouldn't be the first thing you see when you enter a property, and to go by the kitchen or through the kitchen to get to the lower levels, again, not ideal whatsoever.
One is designed for staff and it features an ensuite bathroom. The other one is a spacious suite, beautifully finished. We have unpainted tiles on the floor, sea views, and as well the ensuite bathroom. The main living room is flooded with natural light, offering breathtaking panoramic views on each side thanks to these large rounded windows.
Okay, by far the best room we've seen. You've got double exposure. You see the, a cliffside on one side, and then you see the ocean or the sea on the other side. A lot of natural light, good volume, but this is the only space you really get. Like all this island, and this is it. Like this is where you're going to spend your time.
Floors are made of larch wood, soft to the touch and pleasant to walk on barefoot. A tribute to the deck of a yacht once owned by one of the island's previous owners. It gives the space a unique charm, part villa, part seaside retreat, perfectly blending elegance and coastal serenity. From the living area, we access to a powder room on this side that serves all of this floor, and then we have 2 of the suites. There are 6 suites in total and 2 rooms that are thought for staff. This is the first suite. As you can see, we have this beautiful hand-painted tile on the floor. They are called maioliche and they are from the town of Vietri. They are hand-painted and they are dating back to the early 1900s.
I think this guy inherited his grandma's house. The tiles are pretty cool. If I didn't know, I would think it's like a kindergarten project. But if they're really authentic, that's cool. That's cool. I mean, it's a little overdoing it, just putting next to each other and everything. I think if they've used less of it, it would have actually stand it out and kind of give it more significant. But I think it was left over, from grandma's house when she passed away, and they just had to do something with it.
The bed is at the center. You can see we have tall ceilings. Everything is painted in white, giving even more light and making it perfect for a seaside property. You have, of course, the most outstanding views of the water and the ensuite bathroom over here with shower, while on this part we exit to a private terrace for this suite. Welcome to the second suite, right beside the one we've just seen. As you can see, we are in the corner of the villa, so there are corner views, 2 large windows, and the most outstanding views.
And a lot of privacy. So you're in an island, right? You're at the tip of the island as well. So you get a lot of natural light coming from every direction. You have full privacy as well. I mean, this is not a populated area within Amalfi Coast. You're set back. No one can really come to the island. And good luck coming up the stairs anyways. They would just give up. So you got a lot of privacy and you get a lot of natural light. That's really cool.
There is the bed at the center, beautiful antiques on the wall, as well as an office corner with TV over here.
And where's the closet? Come on. This is Italy, man. Fashion is important. Is this all we get here? Oh my God.
You will notice that each room has different maioliche. They are unique pieces because they're made by hand.
They were unique till you put 20 of them next to each other, okay? Like just curating a room, understanding how much of the material to use to give it importance. If it's historic like this, right, it's really important. When you start just slapping it in every single room, putting them right next to each other, two different patterns, you make it look like it's, a kindergarten project from the, your kid's school.
On the lower level, we access to the 3 private suites of the villa. And then in the end, we have multiple terraces on multiple levels overlooking the sea.
Okay, I don't think this island is really kid-friendly, but the fact that they have 3 bedrooms next to each other is important, right? So you can have the parents and the kids next to each other in one area. If they wake up in the middle of the night and everything, it's good. Like the way you partition the bedrooms within a property, very important. And I'm really happy they got 3 next to each other over here.
Let's visit the first one. Definitely one of the most unique bedrooms of the villa. As you can see, there are these rounded vaults. This might have been the cellar of the property. You have both exposed stones and also these lime, which makes it very charming. On the floor we have another and different type of maioliche, which makes this room really, really charming. In the end, we have a spacious ensuite bathroom, also there with the rounded ceiling, an office area, and now let's see the bedroom. Next, we have a TV room with a couch and a wardrobe on this side, and the windows overlooking the sea. To conclude, there is the bedroom, which is very cozy. It is below this charming arch, with the bed at the center, another wardrobe, and another window overlooking Ligalli. The next bedroom is also quite unique. It has a corner view also here, so with 2 windows and lots of natural light.
Yeah, unique in the sense that they're all really, really small, right? I mean, the bedrooms so far, none of them have been really grand. They're tiny. You don't even have a space to put your luggage. It forces you to not spend any time in the bedroom and be in that living area that you share with all the other people on the island.
There is this texture from the stones on the wall that make it really fascinating. And as well here, different tiles on the floor and an ensuite bathroom. To conclude, we have the primary suite. It is by far the largest. There are also here hand-painted tiles. There are windows on 2 sides, so it is really flooded with natural light. Wooden beams on the ceiling, which have been painted in white to give this space even more natural light. There is a bespoke piece of furnishing for the wardrobe over there.
Wow, they went all out on the primary closet. Let's talk about the interior design because it's a disaster, okay? They've tried to do a transitional, like traditional art pieces and mosaic, hand-painted tiles, and then the rest of it looks like a, 3-star hotel from Benidorm in Spain. It's an epic failure. You neither got traditional or modern, and you just really failed at, trying to combine the two together. For me, it does not work whatsoever.
The bed and the ensuite bathroom with a large window overlooking the water in the shower.
Okay, let's talk about the architectural style because this is perhaps the worst I've seen in Italy for a country full of incredible architecture. And it goes to the heritage of the building, right? It was a, water reservoir converted to a home. I mean, that's what you're getting. It's going to score very poorly, especially considering it's in Italy.
Isola Isca is a place like nowhere else on Earth. It is a world of its own.
No, that's not true. It really looks like the Alcatraz. Okay, let's give it an Arvin score. But before I do that, if you're planning to purchase a property, a heavy investment, and you want me to look at your decision, pressure proof your design or your plans that you would have if you purchased it, the modifications you would have to make, and give you an unbiased third-party view, I would love to help you in my inner circle. Here's the QR code. Click on it, fill out the form. If we're a right fit, I would love to help you. Okay, location. I'm going to give it a 6 and I will tell you guys why. I know what you're thinking. Arvin, it's Amalfi Coast. It's like one of the most prestigious, beautiful places. Yes, it is. But the mainland, not the island, right? The whole point of going to, Amalfi Coast is going from one village to another village, really experiencing it and being, it's already very isolated. It's not like a really metropolitan area. The whole point is to be in the city, in the villages, experiencing it, waking up, having a cup of coffee, going to this restaurant, to that restaurant. And this whole island, if it's not giving you a direct money shot of the beautiful Amalfi Coast view, to me, it's a hassle. It's better off sending your in-laws, you know, and then you enjoy it in the mainland. Lot quality, I'm going to give it a 6. And I know what you're thinking, Arvin, acres and acres of land. No, it's all slope. And even the flat part is, you know, tiny at the corner of the island. And even to get to the flat part of the island, you have to take a crap load of stairs or get on a crane to get there. To me, it's not that valuable. Lot utilization, I'm going to give it a 3, and here's why. The structure right now, it's right on the cliff. If you like lean over the window, you're falling down a couple hundred feet on the rocks. There's no setback. You don't even have that beautiful arrival experience that you would anticipate and kind of build up the anticipation to it. It's just where this current structure is it was maybe a great location for the water reservoir, but not for a house. If you can relocate, build, create a flat area at a, you know, another location within the island, we can talk. But again, I wouldn't put my money in this island. It's just, at the end of the day, you're not going to have that incredible view that, to me, it's a must-have. If you want to have an island in Amalfi Coast, you got to get that beautiful, direct, and close up. This proximity of the island to the land, to the coastline is great. It could be even a little farther out, but you want to have that tangible view of Amalfi Coast, see the houses and feel it. And there are not that many islands or any islands that with that proximity to the best view in Amalfi Coast. Privacy, this is an easy one. It's a 10 out of 10. You know, as private as Alcatraz could get, okay? A lot of privacy here. You're not going to have any problem people looking into you. You can really, you know, lock yourself up here. Lot orientation, it's a 10. You get exposures from every different direction. You get natural light coming in. There's no airplanes flying over your head. It's beautiful. You're isolated. You're perched up. This is a real positive. Architectural style. This is really disappointing, considering we were in Italy and some of the most beautiful Italian architecture you can find everywhere around this coastline, and you're stuck with a freaking water reservoir. I'm going to give it a 1. Views, I'm going to give it a 6.5, and I will tell you guys why. Look, it's panoramic, which is great. It's a little bit dynamic. You get sea view with a couple of focal points of some islands in the distance, and you get the coastline over here. But it's not the best view in Amalfi Coast whatsoever. I much rather be in the mainland on one side of the valley of Positano, looking to the houses on the other side of the valley. To me, that's way more valuable, way more beautiful, way more tangible, feel it. And then you don't have to deal with the hassle of getting to the island and out. Layout, you didn't have a wow factor when you walked in. In fact, you had to look at the ugly kitchen. And then the main living space didn't have that indoor-outdoor flow. Some of the bedrooms did. You had 3 bedrooms next to each other. I'm going to give it a 4. Scale and volume, really bad. I mean, you only had 1 decent sized bedroom and 1 living space. And the rest of the bedrooms were really, really small. I have to give it a 3. Finishes, horrible attempt at trying to blend the old with the new. It was so out of place. It was neither new nor old. The best part of the house was perhaps the terraces outside. Nothing in the interior of the house really grabbed my attention. I thought it was a very poor attempt at trying to blend the two, and perhaps at the wrong location tried to do so. Here's the Arvin score. If you want to see another European property, you should watch this video. And thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the comments. Take care.